Oh, good evening. It's Saturday the 22nd of November. We've had a couple of days, been to some temple. If you've been looking at my little shorts, you'll have seen me suppers and things like that. So we've been down today, this evening, after they've all gone home. And there's a surprise. We've had all the blocks delivered. They came on 2 separate days. They came Friday at Sparrow's Fart. It wasn't even light. They delivered half the blocks and all of the lintels and all of the cement and render. So we have got quite a lot, well, 20 pallets are 80 on a pallet. So that's quite a lot of blocks, but they're all put around the side of the house so they'll be easier to lift up onto the house. I was originally thinking we were going to we cleared all the grass around there to put them on there, but they decided to put them around here. So there's the cement and the render. So there's 50 bags of render and there's 18 bags of the bonding cement. We might need some more, but let's get us started. I just want to explain something. I don't know whether anybody's looked at these AAC blocks. There's various grades. Now, I've been researching for a very long time, and the Qcon do about three, 4 different grades, but the main 2 differences, G2 and G4. G2 is to be used with concrete pillars and non-load bearing builds. G4, which is what we've got, are specifically manufactured so that they can be load bearing, structural. So there's no need for these columns that you see in Thai houses often with all the, when a lot of house builds. So these I'll be able to build like you can conventionally build in the West. So the corners, they won't have pillars, they'll just be returns. So once we start the actual internal build of the actual house living quarters, you'll see what I mean. But most people who watch this channel are from Western countries, and they don't generally use the pillar, concrete, etc. 8 lintels, not 10 as I previously. There's 8 7.5 centimetre and 10 centimetre lintels in various sizes from 1.2 metres to 2.4 metres, and there's 1.8 metres as well. So over doors, windows, etc. But they will go up after about 2.5 metres, and then we will continue on up to 3 metres high. Here we go. This is what they've done today and the last couple of days. They've been doing this complex, and he says it's been quite difficult. So there's not been much there. They were also kind enough to give us a few extra AAC blocks, and this is a top for if you do like kitchen. We normally do it in concrete, don't they? But they give us that for free. Whoop-de-doo. That was like a gift. So they've given us another 10 12 blocks over our order. So our order was 1,600 blocks, and they're ready to go, all ready to go. I spoke to Loom this morning when we came down, when they were delivering them blocks. It was only just light when they arrived, so I didn't video it. You've all seen deliveries before. It took quite a while because there were 2 trucks and only one of them had the higher bonnet, so they had to unload with the other truck. So anyway, it all got done. So he's going to concentrate on doing this here first. Now he's done that over there, because I suspect that he's going to need a few more plasterboards to finish in there. He's going to leave that till last. Hopefully we'll get all the rest finished. Anyway, we've also had water connected. That's a bit of a pig's ear what they did there, but we shall redo that later on, but so that they got water on the site. And we've also had temporary electricity installed as well. I'll show you that in a second. But there's sort of a slight update on that as well. Loom is actually an electrician by trade. And we were saying about ampage and things, because over where he lives, which is not far from our house build, he gets the 15 amps. And he said it's got nothing to do with what's coming in from P. It's the size of the cable that they use to run to your house. So he's recommending that we use 16mm cable and 25mm into the house. There you go. You've heard it here. The reason why it's low power is because it's skinny cable. But anyway, so here you can see our temporary power source, meter, whatever you want to call it, where they've connected it up to the main power grid. So Loom's just got to set it all up and run it along to the house. But nothing exciting really. See here, where the mound of soil is, they dig a hole down until they get to the mains pipe, which is I don't know, about 2 inch pipe I think it is. And then they drill a hole into it, and then they connect your water up to it, and then they put a stopcock on it, a meter, and then they go down across, and it's going through into our house through one of them drain holes in the wall. Bit of a dog's breakfast, but it works, so I don't know why I'm worrying about it, but it just looks odd. There, Ruby's in her usual place. She loves to come around here. She really enjoys it. Eh? Mum, Mam, they come to say hello and then they run off. But she loves coming over. I reckon she's going to be very happy here, just sitting outside all day, enjoying the view.
Well, good morning to you. Just arrived down the build site with Mon, and they're doing the top cap today, so they're putting the fascia board, but to do that they're having to take out the screens we all had put up there so that they can put the plasterboard up there as well. I'll show you what I mean. I put the wide angle lens on there, and then let's see. But also as well, we noticed when we were fitting the inside, which I'll show you later, that there was some holes, or you could see daylight through the roof. So all the flashings, they're taking all the flashings off that the roof was put on, because they didn't make them completely well, watertight essentially. So we're having to redo all that as well, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But it's a bit windy up there today, but he's got a string line going down there so that he can walk down to his scaffold tower there. But yeah, the inside is now complete. I'll show you later. The big reveal. All that's got to be done is another coat of paint on the whole of this frame where the plasterboard has been fitted and the actual frame has been sprayed brown. But they're working on up there today to stop all the birds getting in, but to do that, like I said, they're having to take louvers we put up there last year, which is a bit of a pain, but hopefully by the end of the day that'll all be lined out as well. Oh, it's Thursday the 27th of November 2025 and we're on the phase 2 of our house build. Is 23 days now. Boy, is the wind up. I know the guys were up there doing that top circular cap or hexagonal cap, and they said it was very windy up there. That's all finished now. I'll show you in a minute. But also as well, I was going to get the drone up, but boy is it windy. And I don't know whether you can see this. I'll show you, see if you can see them. Let's see whether we can zoom in on them. I don't know whether you can see. We've got some kites up there. Maybe not. Anyway. Oh well, here we go. The inside is on its way. It's nearly done. Got Uncle over there jointing up the joints, ready to be painted. Got Loom up in the gods painting the plasterboard, but he's also painting the steel frame at the same time. So they sprayed it all, as you saw earlier, and then they're putting the top coat on now. And then you can see up into the gods there, up into our boss. That's all done in there now. That's all completed. No birds can get in there from the outside. And once the block work's all done and the cover over the walkway is all done, you won't be able to get any birds in here at all. So the whole of this now has to be painted once more. And then once that's all painted, that's done in here, we can start the block work. So outside, that main area there, we've then got the entertainments area, which is here. And all this is yet to be done. But he says they're going to do it tomorrow and the next day. So that'll be a follow-up for that. So I'm going to use a phrase. I watch a guy called Mel, bless him, and he does camper van conversions in the UK. And I'm going to nick his phrase. If you found this video mildly entertaining, a little bit informative, and you'd like to subscribe to Gary and Mom 50/50, we'd love you to join us on our journey. If you also wish to make a comment, ask me a question, and give us a like and a thumbs up. That always goes down well with the algorithms. This is the end of episode 4 of phase 2 of Gary and Mon's house build here in Qcon, Isan, northeast Thailand. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye! No video would be complete without a picture or a video of Ruby chilling out in her home.